Hey everybody, Chris Kidlin here over at Cross Country Mortgage with the Kidlin Mortgage Group. Hope you're having a fantastic day. All right, let's get started with interest rates. Well, interest rates are still hovering about the same as they've been in the last few weeks. Not really much of a movement. We did see a little bit of a trickle down. We were sitting right around 3.375, and right now we're about 3.125. And in some instances, I've even seen, depending upon how much you put down, see it at 2.99. So we are seeing a little bit of an improvement, but it's not been a lot of change. It's been sitting there. We are still expecting interest rates to go up at some point as we start seeing the inflation come to fruition here, which we should be seeing within the next month or so. So that is something that we want to keep our eye on. So that is something, if you're looking to refinance, especially now with the rates taking a little bit of a dip, it might not be a bad idea to look at it now. Also, I know it's tough out there in the marketplace with purchasing, but it is still a great time to purchase. All right, let's get started with Did You Know? And our Did You Know this week is our new Fast Track program. Our Fast Track program is simply a way of us taking your documentation and sending it to an underwriter. And what that allows us to do is get you basically approved by an underwriter, so that way when you go to make your offer, it's a much stronger offer. So let's think about this in some other ways. Let's look at a pre-approval compared to what we call a fast track underwritten approval. Basically, that's a commitment letter, a commitment approval from an underwriter. So a pre-approval means that the loan officer, they got your documents, they looked at it, they ran it through what's called our DU automatic underwriting system, and they took a look at it and they said, okay, here's your pre-approval, everything looks good, I calculated your income, I looked at your assets, and everything looks, decent. Here's the difference though, it's not an underwriter approval. So that is what our fast track approval means. So I'm gonna take that same documentation, I'm gonna take everything else, but I'm gonna let an underwriter look at it. I'm gonna make sure that they have your approval. And then when you go to make your offer, and you make your offer with our fast track underwriting approval compared to somebody else's approval, because basically what we're doing is we're now giving you almost as a cash offer, right? Because you've already been through the underwriting system, you've already been through all that. You're basically now a cash offer approval, which means the only thing we really need is the appraisal, title work, because maybe it's a few more other documents, but it allows us to be competing with those cash offers out there. So that's one of the advantages of our fast track approval and why it means so much to use our fast track approval. It doesn't take that much more time. We get your documents, we submit it over to the underwriter, we have something either the same day or by the next day with that approval, so that way you can make your offers and have a much stronger approval. This is really going to help you out. It's really going to help the realtors out there who are trying to get into a competitive marketplace where they're losing bids because they're getting outbid, or because there's, some people, you may even go in there with a higher offer, but you got a cash offer that's lower, and you have somebody who is making a offer with a loan. And the thing is like, they're like, well, I can take cash and know that I'm going to get my cash. But if I've got that fast tracked underwriting approval from a underwriter, all right, now we're playing more on that level field of a cash offer, and that will make your offer a lot stronger and you might win more bids from it. Especially in this marketplace, we know how low inventory is right now. So what we'll do is we'll take advantage of that and we'll get everything into the underwriter, give you that approval, and you guys are just going to see hopefully a lot more success with your offers, and you're not getting outbid with all this multiple offer stuff that's going on out there. So if you have more questions about it, reach out to me at 443-668-5727 or on the web at newmortgagenow.com. Thanks guys, and I'll talk to you next week.